Hey everybody, my name is Josh with FL Gardening. I live in Central Florida and love to garden. And today I also want to go over some plants I just planted with you. They're super exciting. They're hop plants. You could be growing your own beer in Florida. So I bought 3 different hop plants. Well, 2 different varieties, but 3 different plants. I got them from a place called Florida Hops. It's the largest commercial hop yard in Florida. You can Google them. I think they were like $8 a piece. They took a little longer to get here than they probably wanted. I think they got hit pretty hard with their spring sale. It took them about, I don't know, maybe a month and a half or 2 months for them to get to me. I don't really care. I think this is super cool. Where else would I get hops from? Little baby plants already started. But anyways, I got, like I said, 2 different varieties. I got the Cascade variety, which looks pretty good. They're little babies right now. They'll get pretty big. Cascade and the Cashmere variety. You can see this one looks a little more sprawled out already. Not as clumped up. This one's also a Cascade. Looks pretty good. But yeah, these guys will get up to anywhere between 12 and 25 feet, depending on their conditions. They actually kind of grow like a vine. So that's why I have them right in front of this chain link fence on my backyard. My plan is to just grow them up and train them to cover the fence. We'll see if that works. There's a lot of other people that I've seen online that have like taken eye hooks and attached it in the roof of their house and then run just some twine down it. But in commercial hop yards, it looks like they've got just like a big telephone pole with a wire running across, and just lets these things vine up. They do need full sun to be able to be productive, and even then you might not get the most production out of them. I've read one of the biggest problems with commercial hops in Florida is the amount of light here, which sounds weird being in the Sunshine State, but most of the hops are grown up in like the northwest area of the United States, and they have really long days, like 14 plus hour days. Here in Florida, our longest day it's like 13 hours and like 58 minutes or something. I don't know, either way, they've got longer days up there. So in a commercial hop yard, I think that I've read that they've boosted production by adding grow lights. But I think as home growers, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not worried about maximizing production. I think these things should grow and make enough hops for, little old me. But yeah, so enough about that. The way I planted these was in these cloth pots. I really like these. They're 15 gallons. It's probably bigger than you need for this. Maybe a 7-gallon would be fine. I don't know. I just had 15 gallons on hand. Laid down a thick layer of mulch. And we actually mixed the soil ourselves. We used a mix of coconut coir. We also used some black cow compost and some perlite, as well as some worm castings. We just kind of mixed it all together. I watered the coconut coir in a trash can that we had to get it moist, because when it comes to it just does like a big dry block and you gotta actually introduce water to it. It's kind of a pain, but it's cool. So I watered it in the trash can, broke it apart, and mixed all the other ingredients together in like a Tupperware that I got from Home Depot. Took a couple minutes, but I think it's well worth it. This soil should be great for it. Alright, well that's all I've got right now. I'll definitely keep you updated in my weekly garden updates of how these things are doing. But if you want to grow hops yourself, there's a bunch of other varieties that you can do too. Like I said, I got them from Florida Hops LLC. If you Google that, they should be the first one. But I also wrote an article all about growing hops on my website. It's got all the different varieties that can grow here in Florida, as well as some other care instructions like fertilizing and things like that. But if you think that'll help you out, check it out. It's flgardening.com/hops. And yeah, I hope this helps. Cool. Have a good day.